So last year I was living in Los Angeles for a brief period of time, and I was just taking one class, and I was like working on music videos and things like that. And the class I was taking was called The Age of Anxiety, and it was like go to class and become like really anxious and overwhelmed and like hate the world. So this poem kind of like poured out of me, and we were talking a lot about the Middle East and troops and the war and stuff like that, and I felt like I needed to figure out what I was feeling about it, so this kind of came out, and this is called The Desert. The moon is deteriorating inside my mouth, and I am dreaming again of sand falling from a red sky, filling the swollen belly of a country I have never seen. My body is a cigarette lighter passed in the dark. I may but flicker, I do not know my way. So I watch as a sea of mothers lift their chins toward the bruising clouds, the wailing sirens of their lungs sailing through the womb of this city, their wrists flailing like laundry on a clothesline. I hear my mother's voice, whispering about the stove, the gas filling every cavity, every canal. My mouth is an oven. The dead are swimming upstream, their limbs swollen in the streets. They are teaching the locusts. This is how to run through the shell of a city. Swallow the sky from the flat of your back, and when your hands are big enough to hold the abdomen of a wounded boy, clutch it with the butterfly nets of your fingers. Shatter the tailbone of your language. Splinter it so it lives in this land, incapable of being thrown in the wind. This is the dream I will tell my children of. But when there are no more children to learn from our mistakes, do you believe the desert will forgive us? That it will forget the sound of eagerness bellowing through like thunder, careening from our fingertips like sparklers on the 4th of July, singeing this concrete like cigarettes flung to a couch cushion. There is sand in my mother's hair, and she is crying about the buildings unraveling like a rope in her chest. My mouth is speaking in 2 tongues, screeching in the dark, words spilling like oil. I am asking you to teach me. Teach me how to chase ghosts I do not believe in. Teach me to spill from the sky like a winged child thrown from a motorcycle, suspended in the air with the lungs of an airliner, arms like an open door braced for something familiar. My body is thick as red sand falling from the sky. Teach me how you destroy a desert.